হ্যাঁ, অলরেডি ফেসবুকে লাইভ শুরু হয়েছে। আমি একটু ফেসবুকটা চেক করে নিই।
ওই যে লাইভ শুরু হয় নাই।
আচ্ছা, এইচটি কে এটা?
হয়ে গেছে।
ফেসবুকে তো আসে নাই তার লাইভ।
যাবে যাবে, একটু ওয়েট করো, চলে যাবে।
স্যার তাহলে আগের বার ঢুকতে পারলাম না স্যার।
আগেবারে অন্য লিংক দেওয়া ছিল রে।
কোথায় লিঙ্ক পাঠাতে যায়?
কি ব্যাপার, ফেসবুকের লাইভ কই?
স্যার হচ্ছে তো ফেসবুক লাইভ।
তুমি কি লাইভ দেখতে পাচ্ছ? তোমরা পেজে দেখো তো, আমার পেজে আমি এখনো দেখতে পাই নাই।
উপরে দেখা রয়েছে লাইভ।
বিচার দিতে শুরু হয়েছে।
হয়েছে?
জি স্যার, শুরু হয়েছে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, আমাদের 1 মিনিট একটু ওয়েট করা লাগবে। আমরা একটু ইয়ারফোন গুলো একটু সবাই একটু বন্ধ রাখো তো।
আমার ফোনে হয়ে গেছে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ওই যে গেস্ট হচ্ছে যে একটু ইয়েতে আছে, আমি খালি ওটা দেখি তারপরে অ্যাড করতেছি। আচ্ছা, আমাদের গেস্ট অলরেডি চলে আসছে, বুঝছো? আমি অ্যাড করে দিলাম, সবাই ক্যামেরা অন করো। আচ্ছা, এখানে আমরা কতজন হয়েছি দেখো তো অনলাইনে টোটাল।
6 জন মনে হয়।
6 জন, তাই না?
6 জন, জি স্যার।
আচ্ছা, 6 জন।
স্যার তো
Labib Kausar, are you there? Labib? Hello? Labib Kausar, are you there?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay. So our guest had already come and joined our live streaming. So thanks, ma'am, for joining us in this moment.
Yes.
Since we don't have so much experience to do live, and it is our first live, and that's why sometimes technical problem is coming, and that's why I need to fix it. So thanks for coming and joining us. And since we cannot add more than 6 participants, and that's why we are here in the live, just 6 participants, including me and you, and
Yes.
my 4 students. So
Okay, these
it
are
is,
your students.
yeah, these are the students, and it has been live. I mean, it is live. It is living on Facebook and other space. So now we can just describe some more details. That these are the student of class 8 and one student of my ex-student, and he is from Dinajpur, one of the famous district of Bangladesh. And the next 3 are from the same district, Sirajganj. It is the district of Bangladesh. And the school I am working here, it's called Rangdonu Model School, and the students are there from that school. So
Ranjan Model School, right? All students, they are from Ranjan
yeah,
Model School, right?
जी,
Students,
yeah.
they are mute.
Okay, so it is our first live, and hopefully we will be have a more live. We'll have a more live in next, I think, if you help me. And my dear students, she is from Mumbai, you know, and I have told you study and today also, and we are totally blessed that such kind of experienced teacher, experienced mentor, I can say also experienced advisor we have got. It is our really blessing from the God that such kind of advisor we have in our life today. So before going to the main life, I am going to say something about our today's guest, Renu Myland Dotre. And I cannot say in a word, I think, because she is so much skilled. And when I read the article about her, actually I was totally astonished. Oh my God, how she was and how she is right now. Totally fulfilled with much experience, and it is our really pride that we have got her in our life. So for informing you and the audience of my Facebook, I need to read a, I mean, read a information about her. It is not so big, I think, but actually it can be big for someone. So I'm going to read it. So my dear students of the audience, please listen it carefully. Um, Mrs. Renu Myland Dhote has 25 years of experience in the education sector, including 6 years experience in the rigorous state training for CPD, teachers and student development. She has the requisite qualifications, experience, and skills. Her tenure of work as a teacher and MP, Sir English High School, Mumbai, since June 1996 till now, provided her good knowledge to develop an effective curriculum and implement it at school level. An academically competent MA in English and History, B.Ed and PGDME, Mumbai University. She has cleared her PET examination and presently pursuing her MPhil in English literature. She is well versed with communication skills, having a great passion for education, a special attraction to children, and being a strong advocate for the youth of today. It is her hope and conviction that she could positively contribute to enhance the quality of education. She is a member of Board of Studies of Balbharati, Pune. She is an author of the Writing Committee, English textbooks for Maharashtra state government. She was appointed by Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, Maharashtra state government, as a master trainer and a mentor in collaboration with the British Council. She is also appointed as a SAC member in Salasiddhi, Maharashtra state. She was awarded the Arms Ethics and has presented her mentoring project under British Council Arms Ethics at Delhi and Chennai, 2018 to 2019. She has attended the Leadership Entrepreneurship Accelerator Program at New Jersey, United Kingdom. She is a member of IATFL, International Association of Teaching English as a Foreign Language, IATEFL. That's is the abbreviation of it. She was invited for the IHFL conference held on 8th April to 13th April 2018 at Bristol, United Kingdom for a poster presentation on challenges of reading and use of guided reading techniques. She has also bagged the scholarship from IHFL for her paper on mentoring as the best paper under Raytheon scheme to present her research paper at Liverpool, UK. So, my dear students and the audience of my Facebook and honorable teachers, she is totally a skilled person. Actually, it is our really blessing that such kind of person uh, we have just able to add in our live streaming. So it is all about her, and now we are going to the main live session and our topics. So before get going, I would like to request our today's guest, Renu Mylan Dhorte, to speak something about our life, or if anything else you can say.
Okay. Thank you for such an elaborate introduction, sir. And good evening, dear students, dignitaries, teachers, those who are seeing on the live streaming. I thank Mr. Nadeem Mustafa for inviting me to talk to the students in the pandemic situation. When he approached me, his mind had only one question, one thought. How could he help students in spoken English? And he requested me to give some tips to his students to develop spoken English. Nadeem, sir, if you remember this.
Yeah, right. You're absolutely right, ma'am.
He also told me to talk on education in this pandemic period. So I hope you all are fine and safe in this pandemic situation in Bangladesh. I hope so.
Yeah.
And for India, if I have to talk about India, sometime in the 3rd week of March, all the schools shut down in India temporarily to stop or contain the spread of this novel COVID-19. Everything came to a halt. The situation remained same everywhere. Now, this was a crucial time in education in all the sectors, and especially everywhere in the world. There were board exams, admissions, entrance exam. Everything came to a halt. All competitive exams, everything was held back. I feel same thing was in Bangladesh. Everything stopped. All board exams, all examination, all schools closed down. So, and there was no vaccine. So the closure of school and colleges were prolonged. Now also we have closure only. It is prolonged till July 30th. So one thing that has happened during this COVID-19 is that in India, teachers took to online education immediately. Like the school closed down, there was some gap and teachers went online. And this pandemic, the positive point of this pandemic is it foisted the need to learn technology, because most of the teachers were not knowing how to go online. So they were struggling how to teach via Zoom, how to use whiteboard, how to share screen. So all these problems were there, but they started learning. Immediately they started learning. And at the same time, innovations came in technology. Like there was an upgradation of Zoom. There was an upgradation of Google Meet. All started upgrading. Now for example, from Chalk Talk, traditional Chalk Talk method, we have given to digital learning. And therefore the digital tools also started changing. We are trying Zoom, then we tried Google Meet, then we are trying Microsoft Teams. So we are trying all these new tools. Then for assessment, we are trying Testmos, Google Form, so that the students they are not refrain from learning. So all those things we are doing. We are trying to use Google Classroom. I feel students, you all also must be having all these things. So we are using Google Classroom. Then we are using all LMS method like Canvas, Edmodo. and all online teaching. Then the central government at NCRT has started the Diksha app for all the states to help the students learn via videos. In some states, we have started TV for the students. So through TV, some teachers are teaching, some teachers are posting videos so that they can learn online. So an effective method has been used by the teachers, by the government. So we are working collaboratively. There's an all-round development in education, and the students also have started using technology. They are learning they are definitely the natives of technology, but now they are more to learning, like education. Their education has been foisted in them. Initially they were games that they were playing with mobile, but now they are learning online, so they have to be with the teachers. The teachers are also trying to engage them. So yes, all these things are there in this pandemic situation. The pandemic situation, I don't know when it's going to come to an end, because there are no vaccines. So yes, we are working on it. We are trying to help our children. We are especially trying to bring awareness among our parents, because it is the parents who are going to look after the children at home. So year from year we are teaching. And there are certain traumas also in some of the places where children have seen these kind of deaths and everything. So such awareness at a very young age is very important for them. So all these things are going on in India, and I feel the situation remains the same in Bangladesh too. Children have to be brought out from this, from this situation, and it will take some time to bring them to the mainstream of education. Maybe by December we may feel that vaccines will come. We don't know, but yeah, students should be safe. Students should be taught how to protect themselves from these things once they are out to school.
Okay.
So yes, this is something which I had.
Okay, ma'am. So actually, here in Bangladesh, we are working hard. Actually, though the teachers are not well trained, but we are working hard. We are trying hard to convince the student to be online, to have a mobile phone to join the online classes. And there are some teachers also in our country, they don't have the knowledge to how to use Zoom or any other platform to conduct the classes for the students. And also the country like we are, a lot of people are so much poor. They don't have the uh, asset. I mean that they don't have the ability to buy a cell phone, buy Android phone actually to get their children into online classes. But we are trying hard. We have more than 3,000 students in our school, but the ratio is not big actually. More than maybe 1,000 students are participating in the online classes here in our schools, but the percentage is not high.
So
And this pandemic situation is totally new because we are newer generation and we have no experience actually, but we don't see anything like this, like coronavirus. It has been invented in China, but it has been spread worldwide, and we are the most worst victim of this pandemic, COVID-19. So we are trying hard to get our student back to online classes because just because of coronavirus we cannot stop our teaching, we cannot stop our learning. Though we are facing a lot of problem because we are not well trained. Some kind of teachers, there are some kind of teachers they are not well trained. Even they don't know how to use an Android phone. So this is our big problem in our country like Bangladesh. But we are developing also the countryside schools, they don't have the access of a powerful internet connection. That's why they cannot use their phone, they
yeah.
cannot use their phone to have access on online classes. There are a lot of problem, but with this problem we are just keeping ourselves forward, and we are trying to be forward. So madam, actually we have discussed a lot about COVID-19. So as a teacher and as an advisor you are, and you are so much skilled, and actually I should not say like this because I don't have the qualification to say like this because I don't have so much skill to qualify yourself because I am totally a minor person than you. But I am saying like this, so I beg my pardon to you. So I'm going to ask a little bit of question about COVID-19. So my first question is to you that what should be our step to protect ourselves in this pandemic situation? What's your suggestion for the students and for the parents and also for the teachers? I mean, for the people. What your suggestion? What should we do in this pandemic situation?
First and foremost, I feel the government and the school teachers must have mitigated the students. The students are definitely at home, so awareness about what is COVID-19, how it spreads, how we are supposed to be how we are supposed to protect ourselves, how we are supposed to wash our hands, how we are supposed to use our elbows while sneezing, how we are supposed to keep a meter distance with other people. So all these things should be taught to the students. And first and foremost, the parents should be told the effect, the dangerous effect of COVID-19, because COVID-19 is not seeing any class, any richness. It just spreads, and then if it becomes worst, and if the symptoms are there, like fever, sneezing, cold, cough, then it is the duty of the parent and the child to immediately go to the doctor and get it diagnosed, because prevention is better than cure. The most
Yeah.
important thing is boost your immunity. The more you boost your immunity, the more the less powerful the virus will be. So that is
There
what
are some,
the parents.
ma'am. One thing I want to mention you. The parents. You are talking about the parents. That parents should
I
be
cannot hear
conscious
you.
about.
Hello,
Uh,
sir. I cannot hear you.
okay. Now, can you hear me right now?
No.
Uh, Rizwan, can you hear me?
No.
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
I cannot
Okay.
hear.
Okay, ma'am. So listen to me. Maybe the voice would be clear right now. You are talking about the parents, about that they should be very conscious about the bad or dangerous effect of COVID-19. But actually, here in our country, the parents are not aware
Sir,
of it.
sir, I cannot hear you. I could hear Mustafa Sarkar's voice, but your voice is not heard.
Okay. So let me check. Is it clear,
Speak.
man? Can you hear me right now? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me, ma'am?
I can hear you little.
Okay. Okay. So I think now you can hear me. I think. Check it out, please. Labib Kausar, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. So, ma'am, everybody can hear me, but is there any problem of your connection that you cannot hear me?
Sir, can you type the question?
Sir, I hope so.
Okay. Can you hear me right now, ma'am? Everybody can hear me.
Yeah, I cannot hear you. Tell me the question. Anyone who can who has heard the question can repeat the question.
Uh,
Razwan, can
Rizwan?
you repeat the
Sir,
question?
repeat the question again.
Okay.
Labib,
So,
you can.
okay. I'm going to tell that the parents
Now
are
I
not.
can hear you.
Okay.
Now I can hear you.
Okay, I'm going to tell something about the parents because you are telling, speaking something about the parents that they should be very conscious about the bad effect and the worst effect of COVID-19, and also about their children because it is really a pandemic here in the world, and that's why we should be very protective. Otherwise, we can there is a possibility to get infected by the COVID-19. But we are experiencing that the parents are not very conscious about they don't care about COVID-19. What is it? They don't care
No,
even.
I have not seen this in India. In India I have found the parents are more cautious because they are taking a lot of care. They are not sending their children out. As far as students are concerned, they said it's better if they stay at home than go to school. So they are very cautious about taking care of the children at home.
Okay.
So students,
Okay.
because parents know
Ma'am.
about the ill effect.
Okay, ma'am. I am going to ask Mr. Rezwan. Rezwan, please, if you have any question to our honorable guest, you can ask right now about COVID-19. Anything else you can ask.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi, dear. Hello,
Nice to
Rizwan.
meet. Nice to meet you.
Same over here.
I think you should stop turn off your fans.
Rizwan, off the fan because the sound is coming.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stop.
Rezwan, go ahead.
Ma'am, can I ask you some questions, please?
Of course, yes.
As we're learning English, by the grace of Nadim sir. So what is the importance of learning English, and so why should we or the students have to learn English?
Okay.
Would you please
Why
tell me?
you feel we should learn English? English is a linked language. It's a global language. Since it's a global language and we have to interact in the global world, English is important. Our mother tongue is also very important. But English is important because we have to, it's a language of skills. It's a language of communication. It's a language of employability. If you want to shine in the world around, you have to learn English because suppose I am speaking Hindi over here and I go to London and I don't know English and I'm trying to talk to them, I'll not be able to communicate. I have gone over there to learn their knowledge. So if I have to take knowledge, I'm not saying the culture, but if I have to take knowledge, I have to know the language. First, communication language, then writing, because I have to understand what they have written in the books to understand, comprehend, and then I can, work on my critical thinking. I can merge the knowledge from their country with the knowledge of my country and can bring about new things. So yes, for that we have to. This is why when the Britishers had come to India, they had brought Western education in India, in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, and we have just taken the Western knowledge and then we developed through their Western knowledge. So science, history, and everything we have learned through them. Yes, those things are important. That's the reason we have to learn English as a language.
Yeah,
English should
thanks,
be
ma'am.
learned as a language, not a subject. If you learn as a subject, like how you study history, geography, science, then you will never learn English. Learn English as a language. Speak.
Okay, ma'am.
Only speak. Okay, sir.
Okay, ma'am. So I interrupt you. Sorry for this. So Rezwan has asked you a very nice question, but I will be discussing a lot in a few minutes later. So is there anyone to ask about COVID-19 to our special guest?
Can I ask something?
Okay.
Labib, as
Okay, Labib Kausar,
yes.
go ahead, please.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you.
Okay. Ma'am, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, dear.
So, ma'am, today's my question is about this pandemic situation, this COVID-19 season. So, most of the people in our country are so illiterate and poor. So, what should our steps to do something for these people as a student?
That I don't know how to answer this question. That they are illiterate and poor. See, poverty and education we cannot link, never. And pandemic situation and poverty still we cannot link. Now, how if they are illiterate means they were illiterate before pandemic also. So, if you have to ask me how to help the students, right now in education.
Yep,
So
that's
I
right.
think
yeah,
Labib,
Right.
I think, ma'am, I think Labib Kausar is a honest-hearted person, and that's why he is thinking about the poor people in our country,
yeah,
and that's why
yeah.
he has asked you that how we can help them actually. But it is not our topic, Labib Kausar. But thank you very much for asking this question. So my
Okay.
there is a question of mine to our honorable guest, and that is, if vaccine isn't invented, if we don't have vaccine in future, so, ma'am, what's your thinking? What's your idea that what is going to be faced by the people in the world?
Okay. This virus came into being in Wuhan and then started spreading in Italy and all the countries. It has spread in almost all the countries. We are in the 10 top list. Even USA is there in the list. So if all the countries are in the list, WHO is trying to find a vaccine, and locally also people are trying to find out some medicines which can boost immunity. So I feel in the course of time I'm very positive by the end of December or January vaccines will come up. Okay.
Okay, so
The
we
second
believe
question,
it also.
the second question is, if vaccines do not come up, then we have to live with this virus and we have to protect ourselves. And then what will happen, we will have a life of 1 meter from everywhere. People will sit 1 meter far. There'll be no crowd and people
Okay,
will go online. The situation will completely change.
okay. So,
Yes, sir.
ma'am, you are experiencing the current situation of the coronavirus pandemic in India, Bangladesh, and also in Asia. So, are Bangladesh and India going to be next hotspots for
They are already
COVID-19?
in the hotspot. They are already in
Already
the
in the hotspot.
hotspot. First in this. So yeah, it is. We are in the unlock period. Like it's the fourth phase going on. So it's
Fourth phase.
spreading rapidly. So that's the reason we have bought in the lockdown again. We had started, the lockdown was closed. Like we had opened the lockdown for the people, but then it started spreading very fast. So again, my government said no, there will be lockdown up to July 30th. So that means we are in a phase where we have to protect ourselves, and it is spreading rapidly. And it is especially affecting the aged people. So we have to take care of them. Younger
Yeah.
ones, I have seen somewhere younger ones, because of their immunity, they are recovering. So the only key is eat healthy, stop eating junk food, right?
We
Children?
should be in healthy position. We
Yeah,
should be in healthy
yeah.
position. Okay, ma'am. So we have talked a lot about COVID-19. So our time is running out. So we are going to move back to the next topic, and our topic is the importance of spoken English. So since when I connected to you, and I always used to say you that I'm working on spoken English. So ma'am, please help me if you have any time to help me in this point, because one thing I want to mention you that in our school we have a lot of students, but in our school there are less person that they can be skillful to speak English. Actually, they don't have the skill. So even the teachers also in our country, they don't have the knowledge about the four skills of English. So you, ma'am, please clarify this
this
point
this
that
this
what is.
can be a bit of spectacle that teachers do not know English. They must be knowing it. Maybe they may not be in a position to deliver it, or the students may not be getting that exposure at home. So I could
Ma'am,
see
actually,
Labib
I'm
was
talking.
speaking so beautifully. Labib was speaking so beautifully. His English, Rizwan spoke so nicely. So if you are saying they cannot, I cannot believe, because
Ma'am,
Rizwan spoke so nicely. Labib spoke so nicely. So they have developed that skill. I
yeah.
really liked it. So you cannot say they don't know. The teachers don't know. They definitely know. No, but I'll speak about this spoken English. Now, as Rizwan had already pointed out that language, why this language is important. So this is a language, and this language, English language, is a set of skills. Now, you have to master those skills.
Yeah,
They
right.
are listening,
So
reading. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Ma'am,
Listening, reading.
just clarify the four skills to our students
Yeah, that
because
only
they
I'm
don't know
saying.
what is four skills. When we are
No,
teaching our
no.
students at the time of schooling, when we was or we are in the school and we are about to teach the student in the class, then the teachers were like, like it is really. I am talking from my honesty that we don't know about the four skills. Uh,
No,
it
but
is our
I
reality
found
actually. It is our
Rizwan and
reality.
Labib so good. So I am sure they know about those four skills, but I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Uh,
right. So actually, ma'am, please clarify the four skills.
yeah, I'll clarify those four skills. As I said, language is a set of skills, and those four skills are very important: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. These are four skills, students. Now, when you have to develop spoken English, you have to have an exposure to listening. It is like the more you listen, the more you will speak. The more I listen, so what I have to listen? I have to listen to news, English news. I have to listen to speeches, English speeches. I have to listen to English podcasts, English plays, English audio novels. If I listen to these things, what will happen in the course of time? I'm not saying immediately. In the course of time, you will develop the way to speak. Now, I can see Labib was having good pronunciation. He has an accent which is a sort of British accent. So yes, he must have heard a lot of audio and he has developed that skill. So pronunciation is good. His stress on various syllable is good. Um, there are no grammatical errors. So because he must have heard, or because these students must have heard a lot of English plays or English some speeches or English exposure was good, they are in a position to speak. So input is equal to output.
Yeah, right.
So give them have storytelling. Students, do you all have storytelling sessions in your school? Right
Yeah,
from primary section, story selling. Now it's not the teacher. The teacher should tell the story and the student should repeat the story. That is very
yeah.
important. Then role play should be there. Like role play, like if I say, okay, Rizwan, this is pandemic situation. Talk to Labib how he should take care. So if I tell like this, and I tell them to enact, definitely you are developing that spoken English. In that spoken English, you have to take care of few things. That is the words. You should know vocabulary. Like for one word, instead of pandemic, which other word he can use? Epidemic he can use. So they
Okay,
have to have a store of words. Then they
okay,
should
ma'am.
know homophones. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So I'm going to get back to my students that we're talking about the spoken English, and you know my dear students that when I joined to your school, then I am working hard to make you skilled on spoken English. Ma'am, you are talking about Labib Kausar. Labib Kausar was my student, and
No,
my
I heard only
ex-student.
two students,
Okay,
and both the students
okay,
are good. I am
okay, and
finding both the
also
students good. I did not
yeah,
hear
Rezwan.
anything from Ankon Ghosh. He did
Yeah,
not speak. And
I'm going
Sarkar.
to go to Ankon Ghosh. So Rejwan is also my current student. So we are working hard, ma'am, to make our student 100% skilled. That we need to achieve the skill of English. That we need to make the communications with the people from other countries for personal development, for ensuring a better futures, and that's why I have a little skill on spoken English, and that's why I'm trying my level best
No,
to make my students skilled.
every way, spoken English is taken care of because even if I don't know to write, if I have to go somewhere, I need to communicate. That communication is very important. I should
Yeah, right, ma'am.
understand. So spoken English, it's not only in Bangladesh, it is everywhere in the world. Like when I had gone to ITFL conference in London, in Liverpool and Brighton, both the time, all the teachers from all the countries had come over there and they were telling the importance of spoken English. It was in Brazil, it was in Portugal, in Chile, in Peru, they had all their projects for spoken English. So spoken English is taken care of. That is the language of communication.
Yeah, we must have the intention.
You have to master it.
take-
Master it.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to get back to Ankon Ghosh and Mustafizur Rahman. Our ma'am didn't hear you. So Ankon Ghosh, I would like to request you, is there anything else you want to ask our honorable guest about spoken English?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi dear.
If you can hear me,
I can hear you.
thank you.
This is,
Nice to meet you.
This is who? Ankan?
Well, this
Ankon
is
Ghosh,
Ankon
please
Ghosh.
speak.
Okay.
Well, this is Ankon Ghosh.
Yes.
I'm a student of class 8,
Okay.
and
Hmm.
and ma'am, I can ask you some question. If I can ask you some question.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
How COVID-19 affects our
Go ahead.
education?
Go ahead.
How COVID-19? How COVID-19?
How COVID-19 affects our
Okay,
education?
repeat that, please.
How COVID-19 affects our
Ma'am,
education?
his question is how COVID-19 affects our education.
Okay. So, what you have seen around, Ankan? What you have seen around? How it has affected?
Ankon
How it
Ghosh
has-
cannot participate on online teaching, online learning, right? Ankon Ghosh?
Yeah.
Ma'am, Ankon Ghosh is
Yes,
a
sir.
Thai boy. Okay, ma'am. So please give the
Ankan, no,
answer.
I don't know. He has a very good smile. Ankan, you really smile little big. So
Ankon
he's
smile a little
smiling.
bit.
He's smiling. He's smiling. Nana, his question was very good. Don't be shy. We all shy.
Yeah, ma'am.
Don't be shy. So, how it has, so I'll just talk. Necessity was the mother of all invention. COVID-19 came, schools closed down completely. And therefore, we went to online teaching. Now, online teaching has its own problem. We have internet issues everywhere. So, we have to keep the screen closed, like black screen, and we have to teach. But yeah, we are using some methods to be interactive. So yeah, COVID-19 has brought closures to school and forced us to go online. So online
right.
teaching, blended learning, flipping of the classroom, where half things are given to the students as homework and they are exploring. So students are exploring from Google and then their discussion is going on. Children are going for various webinars, teachers are attending webinars. Your sir has brought on this live session. All these are the effects of COVID-19 on education, right?
Okay, ma'am. So yeah, right, ma'am. Okay, so before going to Mustafizur Rahman, I would like
No,
to ask you a
I
question.
would like to know. I have, please, sir, I want to listen from Ankan one line.
Ma'am, please
Because I
repeat that.
only heard I want Ankan to speak at least one line. Because
Okay, so
he
you
just
want
smiled.
to. Okay, you want to hear something from Ankon more, right?
Yeah.
Ankon, so madam has already demanded that you gotta say something more to our ma'am. So please speak something.
So Ankan, how are you feeling about the online? You are not going online. You are not having online education.
I
Do you
feel
like
very
online
happy.
education?
I
You
feel
feel
very
happy?
happy.
So you
Ankon
are
feels
you
very
attending?
happy.
Are you attending
Yes, ma'am.
online classes? So do you like? You are feeling happy because you are not with the teachers. You are not in the school.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Therefore,
Ankon
the
is
teachers are not
participating,
shouting.
ma'am, Ankon is participating regularly to our online classes. He is very
So
active
I'm
student.
saying he is feeling very happy because teachers are not there to shout.
that can be because they have the full freedom in their hand. They have
Yes,
the full
yeah.
freedom. Okay,
They
ma'am.
just
So
have to.
before going to Mustafizur Rahman, I want to ask you a question that I am watching or experiencing that the Indian people speak English in their own way, not the British or the American style. So
So we.
why this is happening? Why this is happening in India, but why this isn't happening in Bangladesh? Because we're totally not interested to learn English because, but on the other hand, the opposite condition is happening in India, that the Indian people, the percentage is big than Bangladesh, that the Indian people can speak English than the people of Bangladesh. Why it's happening? What's your
Okay, I cannot just compare, because I have seen the students speaking and they're quite confident. Yeah, and they do like English, I feel. But in India, we have made see, we have taken English right from the time the Britishers came in, and we have developed, like we have developed our own way of speaking English. So it is Indian English, and a lot of research work also has gone into it. Like, are we supposed to follow the British accent? Because it is very difficult to take those accents. We'll not understand. It's a language of communication, and if we use our accent and speak, it is acceptable. It is still understood. So
yeah?
Indian English came into being, and it is in the list of, one of the recognized English. When we take the inner circle and the outer circle given by the various philosophers and authors, so we come in that parameter, and a lot of research went on, and it is acceptable. And since it's a communicative language, teachers and students, everyone took over. Right from first standard, we have English. Even if it is a Marathi medium school or a Gujarati medium school, right from first standard, they have to learn English. And there are English medium schools. So if it is right
Sabir,
from the childhood,
Sabir, please off your microphone. Okay, ma'am. So this is really very interesting that Indian people speak English in their own style, not the British or
no,
American style.
we have Indian English. We
So,
have our own Indian English.
we have lot to learn from Indian people, because we are running after that American and British style spoken English. But actually, language means that we need to learn it for maintaining the communication, actually. So language is just a communication tool. So we have to learn it just because of maintaining the communication. Ma'am, you're going to say something like this, actually, hopefully. So I'm going to get back to Sabir, our new attendee. So Sabir, is there anything else that you want to ask our honorable guest about
Yes,
spoken
sir.
English?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I want to know how can we improve our pronunciation skills.
Ma'am, it is a very
Pronunciation.
big and $1,000,000 question, that how we can develop our pronunciation skills. Yeah.
Okay. That is one of the key features of spoken English. Pronunciation. Now, if you, as I have said, the way, if input is proper, output will be proper. If your listening skill is developed, if you listen to particular word, audio, you can give it out via speaking. Plus, there are phonetics. I feel you all must have learned phonetics right from oo, right?
Yeah,
If
we
you
don't have the
master that,
opportunity. Yeah.
no, it you have to master. If you want to learn any word, you have to master the phonics. Without
Yeah.
decoding the phonics, you cannot go to any word, bat, bat, cat, cat. So the sound, like
Yeah.
there are certain tour, we say TOUR, tour. So you should know those sound, and you should know the diphthongs also. If you master that, then your decoding of word becomes easy. I know there are certain exceptions, but focus on the sound of the word. Once you
Okay, so
focus
hopefully,
on the sound,
Sabir Rahman, you have got your answer from our honorable guest. So I'm gonna get
Yes,
back
sir.
to the next student, my dear student, Mustafizur Rahman. Mustafizur Rahman, you please, if there anything else in you, then you could ask our honorable guest.
Hi, ma'am.
hi dear,
How are you? How are you?
I'm fine. India is fine.
If I ask some questions,
Yeah, go ahead.
how does English help us to get good job?
English is employability, as I said. You have to develop this employability skill. Now, I'll talk about India first. English is a language of communication. Most of the jobs require this language. But apart from that, you have to have your own talents. This is to deal because all the job work is in English. So if you learn English, you will have all the studies. Like if you want to do engineering, the books of engineering are in English, right?
Yeah.
If you
Right.
want to learn science or you want to become a doctor, the books are in English. If you want to go for higher studies, there the books will be in English. So if English is just a language, I had said. Why you are learning this language? Because you want to learn those subjects. Because you want to read those books, you have to learn this language. If I learn English, then only I can read the science books. Then only I can read encyclopedia. Then only I can go to Google and understand. So if I master language, I will learn those subjects, and those subjects will help me to master my talents and my qualification. Once I develop those qualifications, like for example, I am from India, Hindi is my language, Marathi is my mother tongue, but I have to learn English. Why? Because I'm a teacher, and for that I need, and I have learned various subjects. I have learned history, geography, I'm learning philosophy. So those books are in English. So I have to master those things, and then only I can teach and get a job. If you want to become a doctor, you don't require English when you're doing operations. But for knowing how to do operation, you need to read the books, and those books are in English. For that, you require language.
Yeah, right. So, ma'am, I want to
Thank you,
mention a
ma'am.
few things towards my students that ma'am has said a lot of things about why English should be taught. Like when you want to be a student of a university, I mean, do the engineering and also become a doctor, then all the books of higher education are written in English. So if you don't have the quality, I mean, the ability to speak English or understand English, write English, everything else, I mean, the four skills of English, you cannot develop yourself on the higher education. And that's why English is the must needed thing to learn actually. So we cannot leave that out, that without English we can
Yeah, for
ensure a
higher
better career.
education. Yeah, without English, you cannot go for higher education. You cannot go to universities. If you don't
Yeah,
go to universities, you cannot have your post graduation. You cannot have your degrees to do some
yeah.
job, whatever
So
job you want to do.
for ensuring a better career, you need to get higher education from any other country or even in Bangladesh. So and for getting this, you have to uh, get the whole ability of English, and you have
Yeah.
to develop yourself 100%. Otherwise, your future or your career cannot be ensured, I think.
No, you can
But
learn English also throughout. It's not that only you have to read the textbook and you will understand. No, every
yeah,
time. Like for me now also, I listen to podcasts. I try to gather words. So it's an ongoing process. If you do
it's
continuously
really, ma'am,
with perseverance, you will master.
really, it is a ongoing
Do only
process.
10 words daily. Only 10 words daily you try to pick and try to reconstruct in sentences and talk to your friends. You
Yeah.
will develop that language automatically, very slowly. Use simple sentences. Do not make
Okay.
very big sentence.
So,
Make simple
so,
sentences.
ma'am, I'm going to say something about our country's condition right now. So, the people who have the quality to speak something better, I mean, who have the skill on English. So, when they are in Viva board, then uh, there is a strong possibility to get a good job by saying English. So, it is our condition here in Bangladesh. I don't know what is happening in India. It is same or not.
Yeah, English is a requirement for jobs. But it is not the only requirement for a job. You have to have your talents also. You have to have your own skills.
Yeah, right.
Apart from English, English is, yeah, they are seeing that you are fluent in English. They are not seeing you're accurate in English. If you're taking a job in corporates and everything, you are fluent. But there's a difference between fluency and accuracy. The
Yeah,
moment
right.
you become fluent, you develop accuracy automatically.
Yeah, right.
And your pronunciation develops, your vocabulary develops. That means consciously you're learning that. You have to learn consciously, saying that, yeah, I have to develop, I have to speak in English, and you are there. Nothing is impossible as such. It's just a
So
language. It
it's
is
the
said that, no, sir, it's said that in a research that if a child up to the age of 15 can master 8 languages at a stretch, same time, because it's a language, what we hear. Like for me, if I have to learn my mother tongue, I'm listening to my mother, right? And then there's no written script. I learn. Same way, if other languages also are to learn. So you can learn in, they have said, in a gap of 6 months, you can learn a language.
we need to create an environment.
Yeah.
I mean, English environment.
And passion.
But actually,
Passion.
also the passion. We need the passion. Otherwise, we cannot achieve the quality. So, ma'am, actually, it is really tough in our country to create a English environment because all of the people, they don't have the, I mean, our parents, our kith and kins from the society, they do not speak English. So, how we can
No,
just develop our
I still don't agree, because I have seen these students speaking.
uh, they can because they are taking the
So
training for from the
if they're taking the training, then they can be the leader and pass on this training to the people who are not able to speak.
okay. So,
You
ma'am, here
have
in this
to
point, I
generate
would like to
leaders. So
request, ma'am.
I feel Labib and Rizwan and Musafir and Shabir, they spoke so well. They can take the
Yes,
leadership and pass on that same language to the people who are not able to speak. They can give the exposure. They can create podcasts. There are so many podcasts now. Google is saying just audio it or take a flip grid and pass on to the people, because everyone is online, everyone's having mobile. Initiative, if these children take, we say na, children are the nation builders. So these
yeah.
children should take forward and they can develop those villages.
So, my dear
Labib,
students, ma'am has said a lot of things that you should take the responsibility because you have the quality. So, spread the quality towards others who don't have the quality. And by this way, we could just change our society and also even in Bangladesh. Bangladesh, we could change Bangladesh. Not change Bangladesh, actually, the English environment we could change. And we can change actually. So, take the responsibility as ma'am said. So, ma'am, thank you very much for saying a lot of things about this. So, actually, we're trying hard to develop ourselves. So, is there anything else, my dear student, to our ma'am? If you, Rezwan, if anything else,
Yes,
you
sir.
can ask.
Rizwan, you want to ask me anything?
No, ma'am, you have told a lot of things.
You are all set, right?
Yeah.
Labib,
Okay,
you
so
want to ask me anything? Shabir, you want to ask me anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Sabir.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. I have some questions.
yes, Labib, yes. Yes,
Okay,
tell me.
ma'am.
Okay, Labib, go ahead.
From some days, I trying to make my vocabulary best. Okay, so sometimes I'm just gonna trying the dictionary. Sometimes I'm just gonna trying the dictionary from a great vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Your connection
His
is weak, Labib.
connection. Yeah,
Your
it's
connection is
connection.
weak. Please repeat your question,
No,
please.
he said that since so many days I'm trying to read vocabulary and no dictionary and trying to build on vocabulary. That is very good, very good. But this is one thing for spoken English. How you can use one word for other. Like if the situation is funny, so I'll say, oh, it's so hilarious. And if I want to say the day is very good, so I say it's gleeful. Means I'm using those words, and when I use those words, people are stunned. They are flabbergasted. They are shocked. They are amused. So I am using vocabulary to tell you you can use in such a way. Master those words. Use dictionary and use it.
Yeah. So actually, committing new words from the dictionary, there is one thing also that we have to practice it a lot. We have to use in a sentence.
No, they have to learn to use dictionary, because dictionary now, Oxford Dictionary and the Cambridge Dictionary, they give the verb, the colloquials, the parts of speech, and the verb form, the noun form. So yeah, if they should know how to read a dictionary, how to use
Yeah.
a dictionary, and thesaurus is also there for synonyms. When
Yeah.
this Labib said that he's using dictionary, I'll say for vocabulary I will say use thesaurus, because
Okay,
it will
ma'am.
give
So,
all the words in context.
ma'am, is there any suggestion for the teachers? What our teachers should do? What's your suggestion for the teachers?
Teachers should look after the students. That is what I feel.
Okay,
Because
so
how a mother looks after her own child and does everything for the development, same way teachers also should upgrade themselves to the level of the students. Because right now the students are digitally native and the teachers are digitally immigrants. They are learning technology, and students have technology at hand and they have vast knowledge. The teacher should teach them how to filter what they are supposed to take from all the sites. Google gives so many things. They should know how to filter. So the teacher should upgrade themselves. The teacher should learn blended learning. The teacher should allow the students to take responsibility of their own learning. That means she should not spoon feed the students. Never. Allow them to think. If I have to give an example of teacher, Socrates was a very good teacher.
yeah,
He
right.
never fed anything to the students. He never used to answer the students. He used to force the students to find out, explore, and then he used to facilitate them. So the teacher should be updated with knowledge. The teacher should be updated with technology. The teacher should be having the skill to
Okay.
guide the
Teacher should
student the path of,
be a student also, ma'am, because if
yeah,
a teacher do not,
when I'm saying updating means she's upgrading herself. So she is
yeah,
a
right.
learner in the course of time. She has to learn. Now also she's a learner. She's learning technology. Right, Rizwan?
Okay.
What do you say?
Yeah, I agree with
Yes.
you.
Rezwan is agree. So, ma'am,
Yes,
I want to
everyone will
mention
agree.
one thing. This is the reality in our country that a student, when they are in college level or even in the university level, then they started learning English like spoken English. So, what is the best time frame for the student to start speaking English or getting the first
Right
step?
from childhood. When
Right
you
from
try
childhood.
to when you say that at university level you are mastering a subject, mastering a language, they will definitely find it difficult. They will master it, but they'll find it difficult. When the child is very small, their brain is very active in picking up words. So we have started right from first standard English. So it's just
Yes.
spoken English. So
So,
I
right from the
feel
childhood, we have to start it.
primary,
Right?
pre-primary, just it
Yeah.
is just spoken English. Give them an exposure of language. There's no
Yeah.
need to write, just exposure, and let them listen.
Ma'am, for ensuring this, a teacher should speak English while taking the class at
Yeah,
the time of childhood, right?
no.
Otherwise,
Yeah, she has to speak, but you can introduce English in the form of songs, nursery rhymes, and
yeah, right.
the teacher should use. She cannot use English immediately because the child is from the mother tongue background. If the child has heard Hindi at home and you are speaking English without teaching English, then it is very difficult. Like if I tell the
Okay,
Britishers to speak Hindi, they will never be able to speak Hindi. They don't
right.
understand only because I went over there. They were not able to understand. But I have learned both the language, so I could speak. So from
Yeah,
childhood, you have to use multilingualism.
right.
You have to
You're
take the mother
absolutely,
tongue into consideration.
yeah, you are absolutely right, ma'am. So, my dear honorable teacher, who are watching this live and will watch the live later in my Facebook timeline. So, I think that we have lot to from our ma'am to learn to develop ourselves, because ma'am have said that right from the childhood we have started learning English and speaking English,
Learning in
and
the
we have
sense
to
spoken English. They have to listen to learn rhymes and
yeah
songs,
yeah
but they're not supposed to
also
speak. Yeah, speak in English.
we have to speak English in the
Only in the course of time. In the course
yeah.
of time, they'll automatically develop the language.
So we have to ensure the environment at
Yeah, the
the
environment,
time of
the
childhood.
ambience, yeah, the
Right.
exposure given to the students,
So,
right,
ma'am,
regarding English.
we are about to reach the termination of
End.
our meeting, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
so we have to sum up the meeting. But before get going to the end, I would like to request, and I would like to request on behalf of my students that the person like you are, we need some kind of help from you to develop our spoken and also any sort of things you have. So
Anytime. Anytime.
I need your help because I am working hard for my students to make themselves competent, but I don't know how I can go forward.
No,
But with the
yeah,
help
you
of
had
other
told me, but
people,
I feel you are on the right track. And students practice and practice and practice and practice speaking English. The more you
yes,
practice, the more confident you will be. The more confident you will be, then you can spread this language everywhere. So, and your sir is really very concerned. Because of this concern, he said, I want to help. Why I came over here is the first line he said, I want to help my students. I said, you want to help your students? I will definitely help you. So
yeah,
anytime,
right.
sir, anytime, if you require my help, I'm there for your students anytime.
Okay, ma'am, it is really my honor that you have said some kind of kind words for me, and by your help, I could go forward, I think, and I could do something better for my students. So, Ankon Ghosh, Mustafizur Rahman, Sabbir, and Rizwan, this is the time to end our meeting. So, before going to the end, please give a special thanks to my honorable guest today. So, I want to start from Rizwan, please.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you,
Ankon
sweetheart.
Ghosh.
It was really a very nice session talking to you all.
Thank you,
Ankon
ma'am.
Hope to
Ghosh,
meet you again.
Yes, sure.
Thank you,
Mustafiz,
ma'am.
and
Thanks,
Sabbir.
dear.
So,
Thank you,
ma'am,
ma'am.
we
You
hope
know a
that
lot
you will
from me.
be coming once again in the
Yes.
another live in the another
Yes.
topic, and by this
If
way,
these students really require me, students, you all really require me.
Yeah, sure.
So anytime I'll be there. Shabir is not answering.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, then if
because
they require me,
ma'am, I can say that you have become a very good ideal and ideal to my student eyes.
no. Thank you for considering me so high. But I am a teacher, and for students, anytime I can help them anytime. They are
Okay,
my
ma'am.
students
So,
only.
okay, ma'am. So we are going to end the meeting. So thank
Yes,
you
sir.
very much for joining
Thank you.
us
Thank you.
in this nice conversation, and we are really honored that you have joined our conversation and the live streaming. So hopefully you
Thank you,
will be.
Nadeem sir. Thank you, students, for joining live from India, from me, and I'll be back to meet you all.
Okay, ma'am. So thank you very much. So God bless you and take care yourself. Take care of yourself in this pandemic situation. I want to pray to my Almighty that my God always keep yourself safe.
Thank you. Same to you.
Okay, ma'am. So thank you very much, ma'am. Take care
Yes.
yourself. Bye. And this is the
Bye.
end of the meeting.
Yes.
So my dear student, this is the end. So thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.